Today we have a special pledge drive message, and it's the sort of thing where instead of one, we have two. And so I'd like to invite our two former senior wardens, Jeff Bell and David Getz, to please come forward and tell us a little bit about the inner workings of a pledge campaign.
Yes, good morning. So, David, how is life at the home?
What home are you talking about, Jeff?
Well, you know, David, the home for retired senior wardens.
Oh, that home. Well, Jeff, I'm a long way from a retirement home, but looking at you, my friend, I think it's right around the corner.
Well, David, I suppose we're both showing our age, but with age comes wisdom. Am I correct? Yes? Mm-hmm. Sometimes. Oh, thank you. Tell me, David, what exactly did you learn about pledge season while you were senior warden?
Jeff, as you know, the first priority is to invite and then convince the pledge campaign chair to accept the job.
Ah. We're all waiting to hear, how did you do that?
Simple. You just tell them that it's an easy part-time job. It's a piece of cake. There's no work to do because the committee members do all the work.
Makes sense. But then how did you go about recruiting members for the pledge campaign committee?
That's also simple. You tell each committee member that it's an easy part-time job, it's a piece of cake, and that the campaign chair will do all the work.
Brilliant, brilliant. Well, that's very funny, David. But everyone knows that the Pledge Campaign Committee and our wonderful chair, Phyllis Rector, do fantastic work. And I suspect that they knew what they were signing up for. What else did you learn about pledge season as senior warden?
Jeff, I learned that it takes money to run the church, and that having a pledge commitment is vital to the budget process.
I know what you mean, David. We can only budget based on what is pledged. So when our members make a financial commitment to support the church, it makes it possible to plan a budget to support our mission, which is very important.
That's right. And you know how important it is to the rector that we have a responsible budget. Tell me, how did you manage Jim during the pledge season, Jeff?
That's a very good question. It's important to keep the rector comfortable that all is going well with the pledge campaign by completely isolating him from what's really going on. No matter what he says, just smile and say, everything's great, because usually it is.
The most important thing I learned about the pledge season as senior warden is that our members are incredibly generous and they care deeply about our church.
David, I couldn't agree more. And we have a history here at St. Barnabas of pledging a portion of our treasure as an act of gratitude for all the blessings that God has bestowed upon us. I believe Luke meant to inspire us when he wrote, "For where your treasure is, there your heart will be also."
Well said indeed. And there is so much to be grateful for here. The community, our service to others, our clergy and staff, worship, and of course, music. I've consistently heard our members say that St. Barnabas is unlike any place they've ever attended. This is a very special place.
Yes, it is. And that's why I'm asking you today, our members, to please consider your pledge carefully this year. Now, we realize that these are very challenging times for some of us, but your church continues to be here to support, inspire, and nurture each of us on our spiritual journey. Please do what you can, maybe a little more, to support your church financially by committing a pledge, either in person, by mail, or online this Commitment Sunday. Thank you very much.
Thank you.